Karl, big thank you for joining us. Tough afternoon that one. What's your take?
Multiple debutants. Some perform really well. I have complete and utter clarity in the good and the bad. I know before the game, I think I could have told you where we would have maybe been a little bit short or where we would have been strong. I think losing certain players with the course of the week has certainly weakened us. I think you know what I mean by that. But I think in the first 25-30 minutes, I thought it was very even. I thought when we got back into the game, we had 2 or 3 little opportunities. And then the one bit I've got the biggest gripe for, when it comes down to individual discipline of defending, and you want to let people run, and don't want to get your friend out of trouble because you're on your heels, and then you don't want to stop the cross coming in. I think what we've built over the course of the last 18 months is very basic principles in how we defend wide crosses and how we track runners into the box. And today, for me to be flippant in some of the ways the goals that we conceded, it's the school. This is an easy throwaway comment, being saying the schoolboy goals, but they are. It's probably being unfair on schoolboy football. But I think that I knew where the problems would lie. That's not something that, and we can't change our recruitment policy because of just this one game. I think if you spoke to anybody internally in the football club, I think everybody would know exactly where we wanted to do better today. And we knew where there would be vulnerability. And I think it was clear for all to see. We've got to make sure that we fill them voids and we find that right element of player to come in to build what we want to build. Our outcome has not changed. We still have got a lot of football to play. And every single time that you move forward, that you know you'll improve because of the consequences, the negative outcomes of the result, which was the result. But why was that the result? Individual errors when you're defending, a collectiveness to being so open on the transition of the football, and once you enter team's final thirds, you become flippant in how you retain that. There's no part of me that doesn't know where the problem lies. You've got to make sure that we take stock, we take a deep breath, and we move forward.
There were a couple of positives today.
There's more than a couple, but the problem that you have, I don't want to be disrespectful to the ones that weren't positive. The one thing is, no matter how well you play, you still got beat. You've got to learn to play well and to drag the team with you to win. Because if 1 or 2 turn up every week and we're only ever speaking about these 2, it will not be enough. We want to speak about, we've almost got to get, if you're talking 1 to 10, yeah, we might have 2 or 3 8s today, but we had some 3s. Get down to a 7, get up to 6. And that collective team performance will allow us to win more games than any individual will ever do. And that's our responsibility, to make sure that we fill the gaps in behind some of the good performances. But I don't want to talk about them because as a collective we got beat.
Okay, well, I was going to mention Harris's goal because it's
a fantastic goal. But if you look at our week and how we built up the week, it was about getting into certain areas. That was the 1v1 zone because we knew the quality that he possesses, and he actually scored the goal in training on Monday or Tuesday exactly like that. We know how good he can be. And he's still not fit yet, he's only been with us for a week. So we know there's more to come from him. There's more to come from a lot of our Kelly and I. We know there's more to come.
That was the other positive.
So there's loads of different things that we know. And when you come and do interviews, I think you can speak and you can be double positive. My message is that we know today, and it has to be resolved. We'll have multiple phone calls now in the next 24 hours to make sure that certain aspects of what we already knew has to be accelerated to make us a better team.